clean crime scenes for a living. Yesterday, the job was at my own address. The company I work for, Discreet Resolutions, has a simple motto: we make it like it never happened. We're the people who get called after the coroners and the cops have left. We're the ones with the enzymatic solvents and the ozone generators, the ones who turn a Jackson Pollock of human tragedy back into a beige, rentable room. You get numb to it. A domestic dispute that ended badly. A lonely person undiscovered for weeks. After a while, it's all just stains and odors. Yesterday, I got a call for a new job. The dispatcher, a gravelly-voiced woman named Maria, who had the emotional range of a brick, read the details off the ticket. Unattended death, single-family residence, standard procedure. And the address? I asked, grabbing my van keys. She read it out. 1428 Willow Creek Lane. I dropped the keys. They clattered on the linoleum floor of my office. My hands were shaking. Ben, you there? Maria asked. Yeah, I croaked. Yeah, I'm here. Can you repeat that address? She did. 1428 Willow Creek Lane, my house. The house I'd left just 2 hours earlier after kissing my wife, Sarah, goodbye as she slept in our bed. My drive home was a blur of panic. I called Sarah's phone a dozen times. It went straight to voicemail every single time. I called the local police precinct. They had no record of any calls to my address. No police, no ambulance, nothing. When I pulled up to my house, everything looked normal. The sprinklers were on. The morning paper was on the porch. But there, tucked into the front door, was a standard Discreet Resolutions work order envelope. My name was on it. With a sense of chilling dread, I used my key and went inside. The house was silent. Everything was in its place. I called out for Sarah. Nothing. I checked the whole house, my heart pounding in my ears. She was gone. Her car was still in the driveway, her purse on the counter, but she was gone, except for the bedroom. The moment I stepped in, I knew. The smell. It was faint, coppery, and underneath it, the cloying sweetness of decay just beginning its work. It was a smell I was intimately, professionally familiar with. I flipped on the light. The room was pristine. The bed was made. The carpet was clean. There were no stains, no signs of a struggle. Nothing was out of place. To anyone else, it would have looked like a perfectly normal and empty bedroom. But I'm not anyone else. I got the industrial blacklight out of my van. I killed the overhead lights and turned it on. The room exploded. Under the blacklight's glow, our cream-colored carpet was a nightmare canvas. A massive sprawling stain soaked the area next to the bed. A shape so familiar to me, I could have sketched it from memory. The classic ugly Rorschach test of a human body, releasing everything it holds in its final moments. There was spatter too. A fine, invisible mist coating the wall and the bottom of the curtains. I felt like I was going to throw up. Someone had died, violently, right here in our bedroom. And then, someone had cleaned it so perfectly that only a professional would know what to look for. They'd done my job. And then I saw the worst part. On the nightstand, next to my side of the bed, was a single tooth. It was small, an incisor. There was a tiny pearl white filling on the back of it, a filling I'd paid for 2 years ago. It was Sarah's. I'm writing this from a motel room 3 towns over. My van is parked outside, still full of cleaning equipment. My hands still smell like bleach, even though I haven't touched a chemical all day. Who sent the work order? Who cleaned the room? And where's my wife? The police think I'm insane. There's no body, no evidence of a crime. To them, it's just a man reporting his wife missing a few hours after she probably went to the store. But I know what I saw. I live in a crime scene that only I can see. Someone is sending me a message. They left that tooth for me. They knew I would find it. They knew I would understand what that immaculately clean room really meant. And the most terrifying part? A few minutes ago, I got a text from a blocked number. It was just a single sentence. You missed a spot. Subscribe for more.